Welcome to the Kennesaw State University MOOC, K-12 Blended and Online Learning. As Kennesaw State's first massive open online course, it was a tremendous team effort to design, develop, and deliver this course. I'm the lead faculty developer, Anissa Vega, and I'll also be your guide in this brief tour of the course content. Should you choose to access the course yourself, you'll need to type this URL into the address bar. Or you can search Coursera for University System of Georgia, and the course will pop up near the top of the search. Now, I've enrolled as a student in this open course, so nothing I'll show you in this tour will violate FERPA, and you'll get to see the course from a student's perspective. So, let's get started. Right when you enter the course, you land on the announcements page where you can see, as a course archive, my co-instructor Jordan Cameron and I have communicated with our students about course content and updates. We'll look back at these near the end of our tour. Let's first take a peek at the syllabus. In the syllabus, we provide basic course information such as the learning objectives, a basic schedule, suggestions for learner collaboration, and opportunities to earn university or K-12 teacher recertification credits. Under Schedule and Resources, we provide learners with a more detailed description of the course expectations each week. Now, let's take a look at the real meat of the course. Here, in the Week 2 module, you'll see our typical module layout. We've provided a video to introduce the module, followed by the stated module objective, and then detailed instructions and rich content. These introductory videos, as well as all other instructional videos for this course, are housed on Kennesaw State's Kaltura Media Space, and are also found in various open educational resources. In the module instructions, students are provided with free open educational resources, including several PDFs from the online library of the International Association of K-12 Online Learning. Learners are provided with choice as to how in-depth they'd like to access this content, a key strategy for embedded differentiation in my online courses. Really, a key principle of universal design for learning. Beyond readings, you can also see that students are provided with instructional videos for each module with embedded quizzes. Here's one example for Module 2 about exceptional learners. This is one of over 30 instructional videos in this course that we scripted and recorded, eliminating any need for a traditional textbook. As you can see, the instructional videos pause to quiz the learner as a self-check of understanding. Self-checks are one of the criteria of excellent course design as described by Quality Matters. At the end of each module is an optional study guide. The content in each study guide aligns with each module objective and key course assessments. Learners can use these study guides to support retention of module content as they move further through the course materials. Student-to-student and student-to-instructor interactions are facilitated through the social media hashtag K12Blended and through the discussion forums. We designed each forum to support learners in applying the new knowledge gained in each module to their own contexts or classrooms. These forums are also divided according to some common contextual characteristics, such as by grade level or professional role. This was another embedded differentiation strategy. Since participants represented over 150 different countries, we also invited participants to join discussion threads in their mother tongue to communicate in a comfortable format with others who speak the same language. If you recall, our course is designed to provide introductory knowledge in the first 4 modules. We move on to higher levels of learning in the last 4 modules. However, to assess this foundational knowledge, we ask learners to take a pre-assessment, as well as several quizzes which are easily accessed through the quizzes menu item. All quiz questions are aligned to the videos, the video-embedded quizzes, and the study guides in each module. As a principle of universal design, this provides learners with multiple opportunities and modes for receiving information and showing mastery. Now, let's take a look at how we taught higher order thinking using a project-based learning model in this online classroom. Project-based learning in a traditional face-to-face environment requires abundant formative feedback. And this is still very feasible in an online environment with 25 students. However, when you're teaching thousands of students at once, instructor-provided formative feedback is impossible. So, I innovated the tutorial by example model of project-based learning. This is a model I continue to refine and work on in my own research. The first of 3 tutorials by example in the course appears in week 5. Learners are required to watch an introductory video about the assignment, which will describe the expectations, provide a template for the project, and explain how the project will be graded. Next, learners watch another video where I share and analyze a completed example. Here, I have the example of the syllabus project. In my tutorial by example video, I explain to them how this example should be evaluated using the rubric, and I also have the explanation provided in text on the far right column. Additionally, in this far right column, I remind learners where we learned this content earlier in the course and where they can go for differentiated support. These assignments were peer graded, and the class averaged about 90% success. In fact, all 3 course projects had a class average at or above 90% mastery. At the end of the course, we asked students to complete a post-assessment. Then, they were asked to reflect on any change between their pre- and post-assessment scores, explaining possible causes and plans for continuing growth. I'm excited to show you this final discussion forum where there's an overwhelming abundance of qualitative data to support the effectiveness and quality of this course in hundreds of posts. Should you get the opportunity to enroll in this free course, I encourage you to move quickly to this discussion forum for week 8 and read these comments. Now, on our way out of this tour, I want to pass through the announcements page again. Here you can see we provided students with weekly videos recognizing exemplar student work, common themes, and address frequent questions. These announcements really helped us keep drawing students back into the content and feel heard by me and Jordan. Facilitating this course twice helped KSU touch over 16,000 enrollees from over 150 countries, who overwhelmingly left with a positive impression of instruction at Kennesaw State University. My partner in this project, Ms. Jordan Cameron, and I hope to keep growing the impact of this course as long as its content is relevant and accurate. In the meantime, I've recycled this content to redesign our own KSU course, iTech 7480, Introduction to Online Learning, which now resembles the course you just toured here. I hope this tour really gives you a clear sense of what it's like to be my student at KSU. Thank you so much for joining me.